rivet holding, oh my god, it's all fucking bent. Okay, so I was being an idiot again. If you take like 2,500 steps back, it looks brand new. Hi, hello. Today we are going to attempt to accomplish as much as possible on this thing. I have a lot of like little things that I've been wanting to do, but just putting off. So we're gonna try to tackle those. I just sprayed some paint on my alternator bracket that I made months ago that I never painted, and it started to rust. So sanded that down, sprayed that in the backyard. Next, I started to rerun my alternator wires also, so I gotta wrap that up. I got an ignition coil to replace. That's on the agenda, so let's get started. It's pretty dirty in here, not gonna lie. I would love to just pluck the whole thing out, clean everything, plop it back in. That honestly is more than likely going to happen in the future here. But pulled it out of the harness that comes through the firewall, and it's gonna drop down and run through here. I can shorten these up, re-crimp them. So I let my ADHD get the best of me, and this is where we are now. It started with just wanting to get like the oil and the grime off the engine, to scrubbing the entire engine bay with like Scotch-Brite and some Dawn dish soap. I did degreaser as well. It kind of sucked. My hands are like literally raisins now, but it's so much brighter in here. I cleaned like the steering box, the fuel pump, all this junk. Did a little wiper fluid delete because it wasn't working anyway. I have all of the parts and I'm gonna keep them so that when and if I want, I can put it back on. My valve cover is drying. You can really see this cute little dent now. I think there's two. I think I saw another one somewhere. My paint booth back here, some parts drying. I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow when my parts are dry and ready to go on. Put everything back together, put the new parts on, hopefully be able to start it up and mess with ignition or idle levels. And oh, I have a tack I want to throw on. So much more to go, but good progress was made today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Okay, so I was being an idiot. Again. This is for my throttle. There's supposed to be 2 of these retaining clips. I broke one, but I discovered that 035 TIG wire, or 045, excuse me, it fits in there. So we're gonna try to make one of these out of this. Let's see. Alright, hi, I'm back. I have the missing bolt that I needed to hang my alternator. I kind of just fast forward through what I was doing this morning / this afternoon, putting everything back together. I fucked up the valve cover, so I had to repaint that. Ask me how stoked I was to do that. Broke some shit, lost another bolt. Shout out to the boyfriend for the bolt that I need. Yeah, just putting things back together. Let's get back to it. Oh, my painted bracket down there. Carb's back on. Engine bay is clean. Gonna rerun these wires. I shit you not, this just showed up. Some loom for my alternator wires, just as I finished putting the alternator on. Wow! Sometimes things work out the way they should. Sometimes. Well, it would appear that the valve cover is not dry yet. I sprayed it a few hours ago, but it's still super tacky. So it's not going on the car tonight. I'm not gonna fire it up tonight. I'm gonna finish it up tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Hey, hi, hello. It is Monday after work. We are picking up where we left off yesterday. I have a valve cover to throw on. I have some fuel lines to hook up. Here is the after. Let's ignore the fact that I did not clean the inside of the hood. Clearly, that'll happen at some point, but not tonight. This is what we got going on. Can't believe what a difference cleaning the engine bay made, but holy moly, along with a freshly painted valve cover and some like random odds and ends here and there, it looks a lot cleaner. The clean factor kind of goes away if you get like close up on it. There's a bunch of rust down there, I'm assuming from brake fluid. It's right under the booster. And like down in here, there's quite a bit of rust. But if you take like 2,500 steps back, it looks brand new. It might help if this was connected. Well, we got some fuel spewing out of this float bowl here. Alright, let's see now. Alright, just took it for a test drive. Went well. It wasn't starting the first time because the ignition coil was not connected. Hello? Fuel was leaking out of the rear carb there because I forgot to tighten a hose clamp. I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes. I have a timer set. Then I'm gonna come back out here, try to fire it up, see if it'll start right away or not. If it does, then I'm gonna wait even longer and try it again. If it does start, great. Hopefully my vapor lock issue is solved. If not, I do have some heat wrap for a fuel line that I'm gonna try, but that is what I'm gonna do. It has been 40 minutes. Let's see what happens here. I can't find the hole. There it is. I cannot make this shit up. I went to open my hood. The rivet holding, oh my god, it's all fucking bent. The metal rivet holding the hood hinge to the body just popped off. Like, what the fuck is that? Look, my hood hinge is all bent now. How the hell does that go to that? That is absolutely so sick. I so wish I was recording for that. There wasn't anything in the way, like, nothing was jamming it up. Also, what good timing too. Well, what an amazing way to end today's video. But I do want to just say thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. Stay tuned for how I'm gonna fix that. And then I'm just gonna pull the, I'll pull the hinge off, try to see if I can straighten out that one piece, and then how to fixture it to the car. I can't get over how funny that is. And by funny, I don't mean funny, but it's pretty funny that that happened after I just spent a weekend, like, putting some TLC into the car, cleaning it for the first time, like, ever. To be continued. See you guys in the next video. Yeah, that's all I got. Also, the next video that you'll be seeing on this channel, just know I'm really excited about it. That's all I'm gonna say.